And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Barnes. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the... thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you...
There he goes! Touchdown, Green Wave! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like... Oh, he's getting ahead of steam! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The most mind-boggling stat from last season is that Ole Miss trailed for a grand total of 2 minutes all year long and somehow lost 3 games and missed the playoff.
Yeah, it was incredible, but it was a great year. You saw the line of scrimmages for Ole Miss really take over. Offensive and defensive lines, that was the strength of their team that allowed them to thrive, to win more games, to be more dominant. Palmer reloading a lot of guys in those new spots.
Including a quarterback. No more Jackson Dart. Obviously, he was a huge part of their success. Last several years, really, we always expect Lane Kiffin to find a good one. This year, that position's got to play well.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Kept it, and he's past the marker. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. The give to the back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, 1st and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Great starting point. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Looking for a deep man. Intercepted deep in his own end. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Sweet play there. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
That's some old-school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. Running behind that left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Simmons. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Got it in the middle, it's Lee. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. They'll leave it with him. He just got back to the line of scrimmage and tried to run it out of the gun and found no room at all.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Gives them a little more breathing room, a 3-yard gain out to the 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets it away from his own end zone. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll start this drive from the 42. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your play.
There he goes. Turning on the Jets. The 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Here comes the heat. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground where you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Release to the back. Caught close to the marker, it's Turner. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Here's the handoff. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And these are the plays the defense is talking about, man. These are the ones that get you in those situations where you can win. You've given up some yards on this drive, but it doesn't matter. When you play a great job on 2nd down and force the passing situation, now, man, you get that dime package ready, you get that pass rush package ready, and you're ready to go get the quarterback.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop on downs.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting their man. It's fourth down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line, and gets the big sack.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that...
Always got some space.
And quarterback jogging back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Under fire. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Wallace. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Finds his man, it's Wallace.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Rebels line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to the Grove and our fellas at Vaught Hemingway Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Rebels will kick it away to crank up the second half. Every ingredient for a great return as he grabs it inside his 35. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that we can win this game.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Green Wave! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Looking to throw at Simmons. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. From the gun, running back on the move. To running room. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Punt is on its way. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got enough for the first. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of air. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle and make a play on the ball.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Hayes. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Makes the catch, it's Hayes. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Tulane just a few inches away might take a shot on second down. Power football with the run. That's the 20, he's got space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Takes a hit as he fires. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Fouls through the defense. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got a man, it's dribbling. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw at Simmons. He hurls one deep down the left side. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Tulane to the line, facing second and short. Looking to fire. He'll take the deep shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed in the middle. It's Turner. Oh, what a move to get room. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tulane.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it last time they had it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll leave it with the lone back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the 4th quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
To the air, it's Simmons. That's caught. It's Taylor. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points, and now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Rebels will punt this one away. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Miller. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
They'll line up for a second down play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
I love the play called running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Fires downfield. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Tulane just a few inches away might take a shot on second down. Using his legs, it's Turner. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Right back to the well. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later.
Max going for the goal line. Touchdown, Green Wave. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the fourth. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And what a late touchdown in the final minute that is likely the game winner here. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking downfield at Simmons. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
To have any chance to pull this game out, they have to convert on fourth down here late in the fourth. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't